Well, hello there, everybody. This is Tarkusine here once again with Epic Pinball, and we are going through, well, not alphabetically, but from in order of tables. We are looking at Deep Sea. Let's give it a shot. Pardon me. A little burpy today. I gotta make some meatloaf tomorrow. Oh, it's gonna be so good. Okay. This is kind of neat. Neat feeling to it. You know, it'd be kind of neat is if with this kind of theme have areas where it goes a little slower. You know, like, ooh, you're caught in the water. I don't know. Just feels like it should go slow because it's like a water level, right? No bonus. No dick. Come on. Jesus. See, and like there would be an easy way to, if you were to draw this all out in lines, let's say, all the barriers, the paddles would be quite tricky because you have to really, they would be a very special case, the flippers, but the rest of the geometry shouldn't be that difficult. I mean, if you separate it into enough small lines, right? To a point where you can parse out where the ball is to where it's going to collide with these little objects, right? And you can even give it a direction, like, hey, one side, like do it clockwise, almost like Doom does, where, you know, this one side of the line, it points to nothing. However, this inside points to something, right? And you can have it, you can have a line have direction. And which way it should collide, and you know which side it should fall on when it does. Because the problem with collision physics, if you would imagine, okay, let's say the ball is coming towards the wall, but it's moving a certain amount each step, right? So what happens is, so the ball's moving along, and then all of a sudden, okay, so it's going to collide. Now the ball is actually inside the wall. It does not know, like it doesn't, until it's collided, it does not know really, you know, oh, I'm inside or outside of a wall. It doesn't know that. But then once it hits, well, it knows, I'm blathering, but it doesn't know which way necessarily to go. It knows which way it was going. And what you can do is kind of like slowly push the ball out back the way it was coming, but that's not necessarily accurate either. So, I mean, there's a lot to physics calculations that, frankly, I don't know them all. I did make some a while back, many years ago, for actually, oddly enough, a brick game, like Brick Break. And you would think that, you know, Brick Break, that should be fairly simple, should be fairly easy, but when you are coming up on a block and you have a ball, well, you're coming in, so what if you hit the corner? Do you bounce back based on the closest wall, or do you bounce as though you're hitting a small sphere? Right? It's a very tricky issue for realistic physics. I mean, it's very computationally expensive too. I mean, because you know, so what I wound up doing is subdividing the box, every brick, into 4 quadrants, right? A left, right, top, and bottom quadrant, and then if it hit 2 quadrants at once, then it would go into a special case where it would actually be as though you're hitting a corner, or as though you were hitting a small ball, so that it would reflect back in that in that kind of scenario. Also, it pushed the ball out first, then treat it that way. So, and you lose a few frames there too. You lose a little bit of velocity. So, for example, if you were really close to a wall, the next step you had moved 10 pixels, but you are 1 pixel away. Well, what's happened is you've lost 10 pixels. You've lost 9 pixels of actual movement. I mean, there are ways to counteract that. You can go, oh, well, what's left over and this and that. But typically speaking, most games don't do that. They'll push it out, then apply the forces, like your velocity and stuff to the ball. So, I'm sure whoever's listening to this horrible shit. Ooh, I just wrote that down wrong. Anyways, it doesn't matter. I should maybe pay attention to what I'm fucking doing, which is playing this game. Oh, interesting. Oh, I see. One of them was up there flashing, so that was like a skill shot. Right, so if you got that one off the bat, then it would have been, I don't know, some kind of bonus. Oops. Air. Reef. See, like, it's not very explanatory what the... Okay, low tide, good. Low tide, neat. Ooh, so what am I aiming for? Okay, I should go get that ship? Is that what you're telling me? But they put these things off in the fucking corner where it's really hard to reach. See, I can't even... now that I'm talking about it, it'll be a cinch, but... Son of a bitch. Okay. I want to try to get into that right-hand pocket. But like I said, the physics are so woogly. Oh, yeah. Jesus. Oh. So I did manage to get that. But that was only by fluke, really. Not really the way I'm supposed to get it. Ugh. Okay, hang on, let's go like this. Boom. No. See how weak they are, too. I know they're trying to account for... Son of a bitch. Oh well. That was fun, I guess. It was okay. It was very bland. I wasn't even very interested in it, to be honest with you. I apologize for those of you that are watching. Anyways, this has been Tarkusine. You guys have a good day or night or whatever it happens to be. And remember to keep on playing. Good night.